What do we got now? We got
Okay.
Okay, let's. Okay, just about ready, I think.
awesome. I'm pulling into my house right now.
All right. Good morning once, good morning twice, good morning enough times to get things right. This is episode session 85 of the World Breakers campaign. After a short 3-episode adventure with Harry Dresden trying to save Craghammer, we return to the Ugai and their battle to save the world leaders of Alestria in a Fey assassination attempt. It's been 4 weeks since we've last seen our heroes. The fight is going extremely well for them. They've taken out all of the Fey attackers except for one. Logan Ninefingers has not lost his sanity and changed into the Bloody Nine yet. Most recently, in the end of the fight, he had been polymorphed into a Great Ape, though the last Fey attacker targeted the caster, Catra, forcing her to drop her concentration and reverting Logan back into his humanoid form. Catra was pretty banged up. The attacking Fey is not too far from her. Logan is pretty beat up, having taken 147 points of damage so far in this fight. His breaking point will be when he has 50 hit points left, though you all do not know what his max hit points are. Outside of that, Relcurus has been helping in the fight as of yet. Samson from the stage has been helping every round with some kind of boost or bonus or healing. The Peak has been doing nothing so far. And the world leaders are still entranced by Samson and are dancing around Logan as a bit of protective meat shield. Wading through them is difficult terrain. But beyond that, the things seem to be working out in the Ugai's favor. I really think that's the meat and potatoes of it. We left off top of the round, I believe, more or less, which brings us to Logan, then Slyrak, then Samson and some other people before we get back down to the Ugai proper. Questions, comments, concerns, or reminders, as we have been away for quite a while.
Welcome back, guys.
Woo.
Welcome back. We have D10 Bardic Inspiration, right? Still from Samson?
I believe so, yes, until it comes back around to Samson.
All right.
Some of you are blessed. I'm not sure which. I believe that is from Jerry, if I'm not mistaken.
Yep. Who was it?
Catcher is definitely one, but I'm not sure who else.
I'm pretty sure I was. I think I used it last time.
Sounds right. Did I do what's his face? Logan?
I don't think so.
And it must have been I was gonna say it must have been Pino.
That works for me.
Yeah, if it wasn't Logan, it would have been Pino.
Yeah, Blessing Fino is genius.
All right. In that case, we will just hop back into it. First up is Logan Ninefingers himself. There are currently no enemies around. He has just been knocked back down from Great Ape to himself. The rave is still going around him. He does not currently have line of sight on the remaining Fae. There's not a ton for him to do outside of seeing an enemy.
You have like the second wind ability or anything like that? Not sure what
No, he doesn't.
class he is.
He's a
Alright.
barbarian. They just tough it out.
Yeah.
So what he will do in lieu of enemy immediately in front of him, he is going to. He'll take the dodge action this time instead of holding an attack, since he's surrounded by a lot of allies right now. And he does know it is imperative that he doesn't, go apeshit. So
Okay.
he'll take the dodge action. And that will bring us to Slyrak.
Oh, okay. Let's see. What am I? There. Oh no, I'm over there. Okay.
Actually, at the end of his turn, she is going to do.
I was just gonna say, I couldn't remember when we left off if we knew her spot or not. I can't remember what the last thing that she did was.
You did. Last thing she did was become
Right in front of
invisible. Yeah,
Okay.
she's right in front of Catcher. But at the end of your turn, she's going to do a thing first. Catcher, I need 2 wisdom saving throws from you. As she will peek over her shoulder and throw 2 daggers in your direction.
1 second. What's the? Oh shit. 19 to 28.
What?
Wow.
Oh,
Okay, these would be half damage. That's crazy,
21. You know how to add, so 21.
Oh, I'm sorry, 21. But either way,
yeah.
21 and 28.
21 and 28. Yeah.
All right.
That is a save, so it's only half damage on this.
Can she even throw them at her? Because the blast, does she have to roll?
Oh.
Huh?
Oh. Wait. I haven't. I mean, it doesn't.
It's a saving throw, yeah, so.
Oh, the blast is a saving throw? Okay.
I feel like if I pass 30, she should just miss me altogether.
So because you saved, this isn't that bad at all. You only take 8 points of damage. You're a bad roll.
Bro,
Catch
I'm
it down.
on a limb. Like, all of it is bad.
Does 8 put you down?
No.
Nah, but I'm
Oh, okay, so you're fine.
like shaky.
These weak arms are
That's
happy,
exactly
bombing
what
on
I'm
the sweaty
saying.
already. Wow.
Okay, Slyrak, now you're up. Let me get the map.
All right, so she
know
just
what's
fucking
helpful map
backed
was.
out again.
Good chance.
All right. So then I can only go 3 squares. So I'm gonna go 3 squares towards Catherine.
Okay, 1, 2, 3.
Okay. Then and on my way over here with my blind sight, I didn't happen to spot her, did I?
You did not.
Okay, then I'm just gonna hold Eldritch Blast for her to pop back into view.
Okay. Eldritch Blast is held. This brings us to your shade thing.
Okay, so question:
Mm-hmm.
because this thing slows creatures down that are next to it, would that take away the difficult terrain as it tried to move through the crowd? If everyone slowed down as it got close.
I would say yes.
and I wanted to also head towards Keth.
How fast can it
Right.
move?
It's got 40 feet.
Okay.
And
Without issue.
in my head, I went to say to everyone else in our group, say, "Close your ears," and it is going to scream.
What
I'm
does
gonna
that
close
do?
my ears.
So that is the text here. It is the dreadful scream. Each creature within 30 feet of it must succeed on a wisdom saving throw or be frightened for 1 minute.
Or be what for 1
Frightened.
minute? Frightened.
Not frightened.
Hmm.
The DC is 18.
Well, this is
I don't
very
know if it's
interesting.
going to help
Manny.
flush her out or not, but we'll see.
So, there's two ways this could go. Way one, you yell out, "Everyone close your ears." The hyper-intelligent Fey creature believes you and also closes their ears.
In the chat.
He said in the group
He
chat.
said it in the chat.
Yeah.
He did not say in the chat. That is not the words Manny
Why
said.
didn't he?
In the chat, Red
I started with in my head, or in our heads.
He didn't say that? I swore he said. in my head.
I missed that.
I
My
heard it.
apologies.
I
Well,
heard
I
it.
don't believe you guys, but I'll take your word for it. I'll give you.
Don't take my word for it. Like, look,
No, I don't want the crowd to close their ears.
Well, no, the crowd, they can't. They have no choice. They have no ability to do
Okay.
anything they want to do in this moment. Hold on, give me 1 second. Yeah, the crowd is just gonna fall victim to this regardless. Okay, so in your head you give that warning. What's the DC on the save?
18. It was. What did I say? I think it was wisdom. But let me just check. That is a. Yes. Wisdom saving throw.
And what she have to beat?
18.
18. Okay. Okay, 3 on the dice. She will use a legendary resistance.
Okay. Oh, then that is its turn, and I'm holding my action, so that's my turn too.
Okay, let me. He said 30 feet. Let me roll a little thing for the crowd here. Oh, that's everybody.
I'm very curious if their fear is going to override whatever kind of trance they're in.
Okay, let me actually roll Logan's first. Logan's fine.
Yeah.
wow. So my idea on that is they might have the fear, but they can't actually physically move their bodies. Like they can't choose to move.
This is correct.
But
Right.
This may
the
turn
deal-
Oh,
into
interesting.
it may turn into the little perilous demon. That's not the right word.
Yeah.
Paralysis demon. It's maybe a paralysis demon moment where they become awake, but they do not control their bodies. Let's see. Okay, 16 on the dice for the people. I don't know how wise the people were. I didn't really plan for that.
If they're leaders, I feel like they could have a +2.
I can
Good
can see that because that's only a 14 wisdom. That's not the craziest thing in the world. We will say they succeed. That makes my life a little easier. So they succeed. They are not afraid. They can continue their mosh pit movements.
This is giving Foundation right now. Foundation, the series, the show, not the book.
Like that show. It's very good.
Like, never mind. I like the show. It's not the book, but I like
The book's so much better, but you couldn't. They decided to make it different, so they didn't even try to hit the notes.
I say, what do I say? Like inspired by?
Yeah, it's an
No,
adaptation.
Not adaptation of.
It's
Inspired
exactly how it happens in the book.
Okay.
This
Exactly.
is
Alright.
giving club
Perfect
scene.
one.
Troll season. Brings us back to Samson, who is still playing the lute. He will switch up the notes again. This time, I think he dropped the cure wounds last time.
You can do it again. That's okay.
Yeah, right?
I'll take it.
There's a rotation of abilities and 2 a general management of spell slots, as he is doing a continuous situation. Okay. So he is going to.
Shake it like a red nose. like a red.
No, I think it's the.
He
Extra
is
damage
going
round.
to. It is extra damage round, so he will. As the sound gets a little more fierce, everyone will be able to add a D4 to your damage roll, a D6 to your damage rolls.
Okay.
Okay. Dead. Valkyrus. Okay. Yeah, but he's kind of stuck in a situation of can't see anyone. I mean, he does know the score in the situation. He'll take a position in front of the cube and hold his action to shoot the Fae upon appearing.
Okay.
Kind of section off the room with held actions if you can.
Fuck yeah, everyone hold your actions. Just light her
Yeah,
up
so
when she comes back.
He's standing in this corner, so he'll watch his left and right. So he has these 2 lanes covered. That will bring us to Pheno.
All right. Can I put my body in front of Logan to try to block him? Or is that already kind of being done by the crowd and it doesn't add anything?
Well, he's at 3/4 cover, by the way.
Yeah, he has
Well, there
3/4
are
cover for
also-
anyone shooting from outside the inn.
But she can teleport, and there is open spots.
Oh, so we should
If you
block them
want
all.
to stand in one of those spots, that's not a bad idea.
I'm already in one of those spots, but I'm going to move up to the one
Oh,
spot.
okay.
And if she gets in here, I'm going to swipe at her in here. I'm going to swing at her.
Okay, so you'll hold your action to attack melee range.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
That's a good idea.
Fuck yeah, that puts an ally within 5 feet too.
Yeah.
Nice.
Katsura, we are back to you.
All right.
The Fae is looking at you and sneering.
Oh, okay.
I would be remiss to say that you are aware this is an illusion.
Yeah, I know that's not her directly. I'm gonna. I gotta mass cure wounds because. Yeah, I'm damn near down on bended knee right now.
Gotcha.
All right, so 5d8. Oh yeah, can I get within 20 feet of Logan? Is that possible? 30 feet? 30 feet.
Yeah, 30 is just right here.
I'll just step next to the hole and then yeah.
Okay.
D8.
Date.
Where are my D8? Here.
This is a date.
Yeah. No, this is a D8.
Okay.
I think they're all right here.
No, that's a D10. A date.
These are D8.
That's a date. These are deetons.
Stop this. I'm spread out.
These are all in the way. I'm going up.
Thank you. I'll just roll one of
I
these.
feel like you need
Oh.
2 dice tray, one for active rolling in and one for having dice.
Yeah, because she got.
It has little cubbies, but I didn't clean it up from last time. So.
Messing this thing. Good job.
Okay. Not great. All right. So, hold on.
6.
Hold on. No. 8
14.
plus one more. Okay.
Plus 4 more. 18.
Yeah. 18 plus so 22 to.
How far is the cure wound radius? 30.
30.
Okay, so
So
that'll be you, Logan,
So-
Slyrack.
Jerry?
Jared can.
Not Jerry.
Oh, can I step forward one more?
Yes.
I mean, that's.
Yeah.
you got 5 speed. Little tiny ass. Like,
Yeah. Double check how far you can move. Yeah, you can catch Jerry. And
Alright,
you'd also
so,
catch Fino as well.
My name is Fenway.
Dino said he doesn't need it, right? Or you do? Just kidding. All right. So,
So,
all right.
how much was it?
182, which is annoying.
Okay.
It's actually not. It's about the average.
Mm.
Slightly under 22.5, so 22 or 23. So, yeah. Oh no, you didn't move 22. You suck. It should have been
Please go away.
26, 27.
Any bonus action for you?
Hold on.
Check your wings.
I forgot about those. No. No.
Okay.
That's it.
So bring us to Mr. Fireforce, who was also helping to clog up space in here to stop teleportation. He doesn't have a ton of things he can do that's not like, area effect hurt everybody.
Can he heal? He can heal though. He should definitely try to heal Logan some.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think this is his little healing thing right next to him, so he can move that. Can he move that?
That's
or you
right.
have to move into it?
Yeah, he
Yeah,
can move it.
move.
He can move it.
Move it on to
Olivia.
Logan's ball.
Oh,
Move it on to Logan's ball.
Okay, so he'll move that over to Logan.
His name is Logan Logan.
That's the healing spirit.
Mhm.
Okay. Mm,
Jogan Logan.
got a cat
Joe
going.
Logan.
yes. Yes.
At the start
dogs are
of
jumping at-
at the start of Logan's turn, he'll get the heal.
Oh, crazy.
Okay.
So that's his bonus action. With his action, I'm not sure what we got here. He could do cure wounds, I guess.
That'll work. Yeah.
Double it up.
Yeah.
Sit around and double it up.
Just we can't see her. Makes sense.
All right. Do a second level cure wounds. Oh, it rolled terrible. So that's 7 points of healing. But every bit counts. Okay. Next is Jerry. Jerry was moving with the mosh pit, trying to get in close to Logan. What would you like to do?
Can I get within 10 feet of him?
Yeah, you can step in. So step out of the mosh pit and into the inner circle area here.
I'll do that. That will extend my aura of protection of him.
Mm-hmm.
So he gets +2 to all saving throws. Also, aura of devotion, so he can't be charmed. And I guess I'll hold my attack as well, for if anybody comes in the melee range.
Okay. Jeez, a lot of attacks ripping and ready.
Yeah, battle axe ready to go, you know?
Okay.
Hey, lady's gotta go.
Brings us to the peak. He is observing. This brings us back to her. You hear a hiss of frustration. You guys are making this extremely fucking difficult. So she is going to do okay. She is going to attack. That's not much. 15 points of damage with the first attack. And
Just auto hit?
no, I rolled.
Oh, okay.
Wait, who's being attacked here?
I'll tell you in 1 second. As the mosh pit's moving forward and rolling around, you see this person fall dead and kind of roll to the side.
What? So now she's okay.
There were 3 targets.
Yeah, so I mean, there's 3 primary targets. You guys know actively being an issue. So she'll say, fine, there's more than one way to kill world leaders. If you want to get in the way, fine, pick who lives.
Just did, bitch.
I guess you did.
Is that enough to give away her location?
Is she visible now?
not on the attacks, but she does become visible at the end of her turn, which puts her here. Shots can be shot, but she's going to have 3/4 cover based on the spot she picked to reappear.
The person in front of her is down, right?
No, she took a spot on someone. There's a lot of people in the way between. So she has cover from Valkyris and she has cover from Slyrak. You can still take the shots off, but she has gotten cover from those attacks. Valkyris is not going to shoot because world leaders are in the way. Slyrak, are you letting it off?
Yep. Oh. There goes another world leader.
Oh, what did you roll? Natural 1?
Yep, on the first one, and a 19 for a 29 on the second.
Well, roll damage on both of those for me.
Alright.
Second one will hit.
That point of inspiration go away, or do I keep it because I have?
Oh, from Samson? That's gone.
Okay.
But you had the plus D6 to damage.
That's to damage, not to the attack roll.
Oh, yeah.
She looked.
So 8 on the first one.
Laying down.
4 plus. So 8 on the first and 7 on the.
Okay. So you shoot the first one, and the elven druid dramatically falls on the ground and rolls a little dramatically away from the murderous Fae.
I was gonna say, you gotta have more hit points than that. Jesus.
That's the one that you pegged as not being affected by Samson's magic.
Oh, okay, nice.
Get the impression he may just taking a dive.
Alright.
Oh, but he's actually a target, isn't he? Should have stabbed him first.
Think so.
All right, that's fine. He is. I forgot. That's okay. Now I remember. Brings us to Logan's turn.
And the other
He gets
person
his-
too. Do they look like they are dead, or they're like?
Oh, the guy,
bleeding out?
the person in the person in the wheelchair is pretty fucked up. They are bleeding out. They're not, X'd off murdered.
Okay. Gotcha.
One of those situations. The longer this fight goes, the worse condition they're going to be in.
Gotcha.
So
Logan,
you're saying there's a
healing?
chance.
That they could die. Yes.
Oh,
10
right.
points of healing for Logan. Which way was I counting this?
you're adding up the damage you took.
Okay. Oh, so let me mind it. Okay.
Brian, question: are they unconscious, like 0 hit points type dying?
Yes.
Ish?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. Back to Logan. Dodge was ineffective because no one hit him. He is going to make his way to the Fae because he can see her now.
Did he take the healing from starting in the healing sphere?
Yes, he did.
thingy?
Yes, he did. So he's healed up. And looking at the Fae, you say, "Heard you looking for me." 17, 18. First strike, he's going to duck it. Second strike, he connects. Uh, 18 points of damage on the blow. Plus he's raging, so 20 points of damage on the blow. She's going to half that with Uncanny Dodge.
And he gets a plus D6 too, right?
Oh, that's right.
Hey.
I forgot.
Good too. And she already used her uncanny dodge this round.
Well, it's dodging the damage, so the D6 would be part of that. Oh yeah, so this is so the minus 2.
I mean,
Yeah,
she
so
can't
the
do it
uncanny
against
dodge
us.
is gone for this round, correct?
Yeah.
He didn't crit, so he doesn't get any of the fun crit things. That's all he has for the moment. But he's got her in melee range.
Logan, Logan, why don't you move around her so I can get in there too?
He nods. Great combat IQ. And he'll he's already used his action economy. He can't grab her.
He has Logan 9 fingers. He doesn't have 17 actions.
No, Logan doesn't. Bloody 9 may. So he'll move around to kind of make some room for Phenon to get in here. At the end of his turn,
Oh, here we go.
man, everyone's so fucking strong. 2 attacks against Mr. Nine Fingers. Where'd the fucking dice go?
What the fuck?
Making actual attacks though.
I don't know where the dice are going.
I saw a 17 and 18.
17 and 18. So he makes both of his saves.
Oh, that's what it says.
Does somebody have fucking fairy?
Don't forget that he has plus 2 on his
Thinking about
saving
that.
throws.
Oh, true. So he makes them all, so that all works out. So only 12 points of damage.
So her daggers just came through.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she threw two
Mhm.
daggers at Logan. It's just, she's gonna have to change tactics because you guys keep healing him. This is a losing battle. But for now, that is her turn.
Is she wearing armor, by the way? Metal armor? Or
Her?
Okay. Mhm. Probably not.
No, she's not. Okay, that brings it to Slyrak.
Oh, and she disappeared. All right. Well. I'm going to make my way 3 more squares diagonally. I guess that would put me behind Catherine.
Yes.
I got okay view. Then, unless I spotted anything with my blind sight, I'm just gonna hold Elder Spots again.
No, you did not.
Oh, she pops up in view.
Okay, brings us back to your shade.
Okay. I'm gonna send it. I'm gonna go right up underneath where all your dice are, or right under the 1 and the 4.
Okay.
Uh,
Right here?
no, diagonally 1 up and over. Yeah, right there.
Okay.
And if she happens to be within 5 feet of that, her speed is reduced. Otherwise, it's gonna hold 2 swipes in case she pops up within 5 feet of it.
Okay. The crowd keeps moving, keeps partying. Our injured, murdered druid is still on the ground. Brings us back to Samson.
Okay.
Let's see. I don't have many options for him. I'm not sure he can be any more helpful than he's been right now. Samson is going to he'll ratchet up his playing and give you guys a D10 inspiration.
That's highly less effective than Eldritch Blast, but okay.
He's not shooting through the magical wall of protection that stops things from being shot through.
No, I hear you.
Is he still arguing with the peak?
No, that hasn't
Okay.
happened in this timeline.
I was about to say that was last time.
Oh,
That was the previous timeline.
I think as long as Relkira stays small, I think that won't happen.
Correct.
Okay.
That seems to be what triggered it last time. A giant being in the room. Relcurus will, get the 2 crossbows ready again and yell out, "This isn't exactly efficient. Do we have another way of doing this?"
Only if you have a way to locate her or get him out.
We could just take Logan out the room.
Then she'll just kill folks one by one. Do we have fairy fire or something?
Can't say that I do. He's not very. No, he
We'll
doesn't.
tell
You
Pink
get
to
Logan out. Let us handle her.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. He will yell to Logan, "Logan, let's go! Main doors!" And let me roll persuasion for him, see if he can get Logan to listen to that. 2 on the dice.
Wow.
He's got inspiration.
He does. Let me add a D10 inspiration. 3. So a 5. That's a 5.
Wow.
Uncharismatic bastard.
Fucking dork.
He's just running. I'll get the door open. Let's go, Logan. Let's go. He just knows Logan's behind him. Okay.
Even Jerry's looking like, what are you doing?
Cats are too, like, shaking her head, like, all right, guy.
It
He's
sounds like
falling
a
in the
solid
corner.
plan. Yeah, like it's a solid plan. Thino, you're up.
So Fino's going to run out to the other side of Logan, and just kind of run through that clear path, run through there, and maybe on the let's see, she can there. All right, yeah. So he's gonna step out maybe one more on the diagonal of Logan, right there.
Okay.
Okay.
Cassie said, "No, I need to be
Okay.
able to reach
So Fino steps back.
the form."
It's not good enough.
I'll be there in a minute.
And I'm going to hold my attack if she appears near. Yes.
Okay.
5 feet of me.
Katsuo, you're up.
So I'll go to that square where Fino just went, and I'll reach my hand through and cast Spare the Dying.
On which one? The wheelchair-bound
The
patron or the druid patron? Both are down.
No, the wheelchair bound one.
Okay. Spare the dying on.
That's the one
The-
she just most recently took down, correct?
Yes.
Correct. The druid got hit by an Eldritch Blast from Slayer.
All right. Well, I can't help that. So we're here.
It was only like it was less than 10 points. He's-
I mean, visual. let me roll performance for him to see how crazy it looks. I mean, he did get hit
Oh
in the
yeah,
head.
we already peeped. Old boy was
Yeah.
playing. We already peeped
You
that.
gotta look at him, just look at him, just stare.
My man
stare.
peeks his eye open.
I
and
mean,
then closes
it looked like he got murdered. Like, he took the blast, fell on the ground, rolled a bit, hasn't moved a muscle since. You are aware that he did not get caught up with Samson's magic, but as far as taking the Eldritch Blast to the head, pretty fucked up.
Simpson or somebody. I don't know. Yeah. So Spare the Dying on the actual dying.
Okay. Bonus action or other movement.
Not at the no. That's
Do you have a cantrip that could heal Logan? Or, I mean, a bonus action that could do any healing?
Mm. You know, I can cast another healing spirit.
Is that a bonus action?
Yes, actually, it is.
Nice.
Sure, I'll cast healing spirit. Right on, Logan. Can I wave my hand through it? Would that help me too?
Wave your hand through. Oh, no, you have to be in it.
Put my head in for a minute.
You can give it this.
Right.
Okay, that'll bring us to Mr. Fireforge. Let's see. Yes, I'm going to take up the healing. That's limited. I mean, I guess he'll come and cover one of the squares so that he can't bamf into it.
Does he have space next to me so that Jerry can come sit or
Let
someone?
me see.
Actually, Slyrax right there, so maybe we don't need it.
Okay, so he'll stay there then. He can. He can heal Logan again. He can hold an action. He can hold like Burning Hands or something to throw that.
Can he heal me? No, he can heal Logan.
Okay.
How many hit points do you have?
42
That's the answer.
of everything.
Okay, 18 points of healing for Logan.
Hell yeah.
You guys are very quickly getting out of any kind of danger zone here. Okay. Brings us to Jerry.
Am I still within 10 feet of Logan?
No, he's moved, so you'll have to get closer if you want to get back into that range.
After that black square.
Yeah, you can move through your allies, so you
Up
can
a
get
good.
within there pretty quickly if you want.
Can I see it? The damage that he's taking again?
102 now.
102?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, you guys are pretty quickly de-escalating this.
Alright, and are there any world leaders still up of the three that we're trying to protect?
The only one down is the druid.
Only one down is the druid. Where are the other two in relation to me? I'm sorry.
Where's Satira? Satira is over here. I think you pulled her out the dance circle. She's not dancing anymore, but she's still in a trance.
Okay.
Logan and then the druid who got hit in the face with an Eldritch Blast.
Can I move that open square right under them? So I'm under him and 5 feet away diagonally from Logan.
So you want to go here?
Can you... Hold on, let me rotate my phone.
Was it right here?
Right, and so that's Logan right there, and then...
Yeah. Druid guy's up 10 feet.
Alright, that's 10 feet, he still gets +2. Where's Katsura?
Right next to you.
Right. Oh, that's perfect. Okay. I am going to do lay on hands, and I'm going to give Katsura 20 and Logan 20.
Wow. Thanks.
Can you? Is it one action to do one person, or can you touch two people at one time and do two people?
Let me see.
I'm
You
not sure
have a
can
pool of
split that.
healing power that can restore 45 hit points per long rest. As an action, you can touch a creature to restore any number of HP remaining in the pool, or 5 HP to either cure a disease, or neutralize the poison affecting the creature. So I guess that's one person.
One person at a time. Yeah. Who gets here,
Katsura,
Mr.
what do you
Jerry?
think?
Okay.
You or Logan? I'll leave it up to you. Your call.
Michelle.
Katsura.
Sorry, what was that?
It's up to you. You or Logan for 20 points of healing. I can only do one this turn.
How does Logan look? We're gonna say we
He's
don't
at
Logan?
102 right now.
his hit points.
102 points have been dealt to him.
Just heal Logan.
Alright.
Let's stay on target.
Logan is at 82 now.
Jeez, you guys.
That's good. That's good.
This is gone such a different direction than I thought it would.
Doesn't it always though?
It does, man. It does. I can't be mad at great strategic play. Okay, brings us to the peak.
I gotta think you guys were gonna chase down that dude on Wednesday at all.
That was fun. Why not, Manny?
That was wild.
I was like, oh, enemy?
400 feet.
Yep. Okay. This brings it back to her. Oh, this let me roll a thing for her.
Huh.
Okay. How does everybody look?
I'm great.
Definitely showing some wear here.
Okay.
Oh, we're all together. This is dangerous.
Wait, hold on. When Philly healed someone, did he move the healing spirit or he left it?
He left his.
Oh, okay. All right.
Should have moved it.
That's
Um,
okay.
I'm good.
Slarek?
I'm full.
Jeez. No easy outs.
I look haggard. Wait.
Okay. That being the case, oh man, you guys. Okay. There is, you hear a popping noise in the north and see these doors fly open.
Who won it?
This will bring it to Logan's turn.
She's running.
He gets the 2d6 healing. 2 points.
Bullshit.
Every bit counts.
That bullshit.
He's at 80 now.
Man.
I know you need to smile over that. That too. Have higher standards.
Logan is gonna look around and say, "Do we think she ran?"
I do believe she ran,
I'm sure she
but it could
did.
be another one of her tricks.
Can I say in her mind, Jerry, can you check for Fae Fiend and Undead, see if she pings somewhere outside the circle?
Unfortunately, it doesn't work for Fed.
Oh,
No, it catches. No, your thing catches Faye.
I was going to say, isn't that how we found the Fae?
Oh, yeah.
Wait, maybe I'm tripping.
Yo, can you please stop lying? This is not the time to play around.
All right, I'll do it. I'll do it. Yeah, sure.
Logan, I think you're going the wrong way.
What do you mean?
Well, Curious is waiting on the other side for you.
Your escort on the other side of the room.
Oh, this is so
I don't know that guy. He seems shaky. And he's just going to kind of move up and see if he can hear
close the
anything. So let me roll a dice with him really quick if I can find a d20. Kind of lean in, give a sniff. Slam the doors closed.
He closes the doors?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right.
I'll use
And-
Divine Sense.
Yeah, yeah, we could probably drop out of combat if you guys think you're safe.
He can do divine sense, so we can pick.
When my turn comes back around, I'll do it.
So
Fuck out of here.
Let's see the results of this divine sense, so we can
Okay,
go from
okay.
there.
Yeah, see, there's my turn.
Fucking love that. That'll bring it to Schlarak.
Okay. Then Iraq will continue his 3 steps straight up there on the red carpet.
Okay. Alright.
View the door. That also keeps me within 10 feet of most of the group in case she tries to sneak in invisibly.
Keeps you that plus 2.
That 2. And yeah, just hold Eldritch Blast. The best ranged option I got. Just hold that.
Okay.
And send the spirit to the door.
Oh.
Okay. Okay.
I'll put him right next to him. But
You want to go through the door or to the door?
how much movement did it take to get to the door?
Right there was 5, 10, 15, 20.
I'll send it through the door, doing it to pursue Faye.
Okay. Alright. Let me...
L, is it, and then unless it costs an action to open and close the door, I'm gonna have it dash. I imagine it's like a hallway
So what
out
kind
there.
of spirit is it? Is it like actually a ghost? Can it go through walls, or is it corporeal and like needs to open a door?
It just says a shadowy spirit. Oh, it says it has a corporeal form.
Okay, so then it would need to open the door.
Yeah.
As it goes to open, Logan kind of grabs it and says, enemy's out. Enemy stays out. Unless you're ghosty would like to...
I can see this, right?
Yes.
Just call out. Say, close the door behind it.
Roll persuasion with advantage.
Once the 23, twice, 25.
He gives you a long look. Then he opens it and lets the spirit run out. Okay, the spirit is gone. The spirit is giving chase to the Fae.
Alright, then that's that for us.
Okay, the druid succeeded a death save. This brings us to Samson.
At this point, shouldn't we just be collecting our money?
Wait, what?
The one that got beamed in the head with Eldritch Blast.
The Faker.
I was about to say, what?
Samson's gonna bring the temple down, and they'll stop mosh pitting, just kind of start slowly walking in a circle.
Walking in a circle? Okay, this is creepy. I say out
What
loud.
in the Kanye is happening?
Yes, it will.
As he begins to bring the tune down, he says, "How do we look? Are we clear?"
Yeah.
Okay.
Are we sure?
Real curious gets to his door.
I look at Jared. Wait, hit it.
Yeah.
Because we kind of have somewhere else we need to be.
Do we?
Do you?
Let's Euro check first.
Okay. We're back around to you, Jerry.
All right, so yeah, I'll do it.
Okay. No Fae within radius. Room is clear.
Right.
That's clear, guys.
Alright, that'll drop us out of combat. Samson will drop the wall of force.
I looked to Samson. Can you heal your boy?
Heal who?
This guy, the strong one. I figure he is your friend.
Logan walks over, kind of cracking his neck. I'm fine. There's no one else here anyways. Samson says, I'd love to, but I have to keep playing this wonderful tune so everyone keeps dancing.
Samson don't talk like that.
Relax. It's been years.
Literally.
That Cognate accent.
What's his accent?
It's a bit Irish.
That he was fake. Oh god.
Remember, he did the fake accent for the longest.
Yes, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Faking the entire time.
It's funny. So yeah, never mind. I guess I don't know how Samson actually sounds. It's all a ruse. It's all a ruse.
That's funny.
Okay, there we go.
Is that the money depositing?
Sorry?
Is that the money depositing for us?
There was no financial incentive to this mission.
Oh. Wait, what?
So, as
Sound us up
the
to it.
fight dies down, Samson will play and have all of the world leaders kind of gather in a corner away from you guys for the moment.
Okay.
He'll say, give us one moment, will you? As he will kind of walk over with the Peak to have a quick conversation with him. Relcuris comes over. Hey, Ugai, clap it up. Well done. Great execution. Perfect across the board. No one died. Eliminate all the enemies. A1. You are the best mercenary group I've hired in the last 2 weeks. Hands down.
And you understand that we're not detectives, so that thing that left here is not our problem, right?
Oh, a stray Fae, that happens. We stopped whatever plan they had, so I'm not terribly concerned where they're going. Once we get this room cleared, I think we'll be fine. That being said, and you hear another explosion from outside. Do we know what's going on outside?
The lights are exploding.
Yeah.
It's none of my business.
Seems
We finished our pro bono work.
It would seem that the druids were a bit more bite than bark, after all.
He'll go and look out the window. Oh, the lake's gone. Okay.
Oh, okay.
He kinda
Like I said,
looks.
we have somewhere we need to be.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let me go talk to the boss and see what's what.
This is just another day that ends in Y with us.
Can I try to listen in to what's being said? Or am
Yeah,
I
go
too
ahead
far?
and no. You can roll perception for me. See if you can catch it.
Nope.
Just push down at the
I can roll perception.
observant feet to read lips.
Anyone who wants to can roll perception.
Okay. Well, let me check my feeds too.
Can I roll a D100 to get a copy of The Man on the Moon?
No, you cannot.
That's fair.
Man, what I
Okay.
wouldn't
Oh,
give
I
for
have.
a man
I
on
have
the moon.
observing.
Do you really?
Yes.
Why do you have that?
Oh shit!
Okay.
He's a master spy.
I'll roll on perception too. Just cut.
We're the new guy.
14.
Not
Balance.
underestimating that.
Heck.
Or the right barrel.
So, observant will let you get Relcurus and Samson. The peak's back is to you.
I run around saying, "What are you saying too?"
He stabs you.
Look.
Oh shit.
Okay, so the dice rolls weren't great, but we have observant. So, seeing Samson and Relcurus, Samson saying to the peak, that was well executed. Everyone survived. I wasn't really expecting that. Peak says something you cannot hear. Relcurus says, we can get these guys out of here now. I think everything's clear. There is a situation outside. What's going on outside? Well, there were two things happening today. One was a potential terrorist attack. It seems it worked. I'm not sure who's still alive out there. Well, it's a good thing we didn't bring any of our people. I suppose it's time to pack up and go then. The Peak says something else. Samson nods, Relcurus nods. Samson says, "Alright, Relcurus, if that's what it was, get your people, get out. We'll clean up here." Relcurus looks a little nervous and turns to the Peak. The Peak says something, and Relcurus says, "No, of course, Peak, of course. Well, get out your hair." He comes back. Great news. They're very excited for all the great work we've done. They're going to handle cleanup. Hey, why is Logan over here? Logan's with them. Well, let me add some Logan lines. Logan would have said, after the Peak spoke last time, Logan would have folded his arms and say, "That's something I would do," which means it's probably something we should not do. The Peak will respond. Logan will just shrug. "My business is settled. You all handle up here whatever you want." And that's when Relcurus would have been dismissed. He'll say to you all, "Yes, so job well done. We can have our leave. I think it's best we get out of here before Samson releases the spell on the other world leaders."
Wait, no tip?
Not at the moment. But
The world leader's gonna know any of this happening.
Motherfucker.
I mean, ideally, they'll know the thing with the lakes is happening. They won't know their lives were in danger, no. But that's the job, you know?
I
It's-
took my sword. I said,
That
Are
is
you-
the job.
"Where's the swim back?"
si- well, last I checked, and he'll lean in, we do have ways to quickly get where we want to go, yes?
Yes, we do.
All right.
You know,
I would like more coin to spin when we get there.
All right,
when you
Jerry.
hire us, you set the rules.
Yes.
That's the thing. You didn't hire us. It wasn't your job.
I mean, you brought it to me. I asked you to help. You said yes. Right?
So the next time world leaders are
And
in danger, we shouldn't bring that to you.
What is the issue here right now?
It seems to be a lot for nothing.
We don't see next to World Curse is looking at the team the same way. Like,
The
the
whole
fuck is
point
the
of us
issue here?
coming here was so that they would know.
The point,
The whole
I
point
believe,
of us
was so you could
doing
curry
anything.
favor. Correct?
Yes. And if they don't know, how would we get any favor?
He points to Samson and the Peak and Logan. They are the only important people in this room. You have the favor you need.
Isn't Satira in here?
Satira's in here, yes.
There's a lot of
She is.
people in here.
Satira's in here. There are a lot of
Yeah,
powerful
very
people.
true.
There's world leaders in here besides just those two. To
I'm
that
gonna
point,
call a
actually, the
rare
Peak's the
insight
only
here.
world leader in that little group of people. You doing insight?
Yeah.
What are you trying to glean?
Yeah, me too.
Okay.
All right.
Oh wait, hold on. Can Jerry just like come
Thank
out
you.
with some stories from growing up and seeing them as a kid and knowing just like what it is?
I mean, you don't like this is like your impressions of Samson is the interesting uncle. You have no aspect of what his real life is like. You just know him around. He's a very
okay.
interesting uncle that you found out on the back end is this very powerful person in the world.
Gotcha.
So
My insight, I'm trying to glean whether he's actually telling the truth about them being the only important people in the room, like as far as like current favor with,
okay.
or he's just saying that because he thinks they're important.
Yeah, that's kind of where Black's coming from. He doesn't do insight a whole lot. He usually is pretty trusting.
Ooh,
but
25. Okay.
in his mind, anyway, like he had this whole thing planned out where it was just going to be kind of raining down favors from
Favors.
all these
Okay.
important
You
people.
know,
So
But he's a jolly good
His
fellow
voice-
on the shoulders.
yeah, like these four, like is that really worth like is it the same? Like, am I getting kind of what I was hoping out of this, or is this guy just
Okay.
being like, nah?
Okay.
this
Are we
is what I
good
was
fellas
gonna
yet?
do.
Are we good fellas?
So, with the 15 for you, Slyrak, you get the impression he does believe that the favor of his people is more important than the favor of all the hypnotized world leaders. He does weigh that higher than them. It does not seem to be just
Right.
because, pride for the home team. He does truly believe that their favor is more important than anyone else in the room. Slyrak.
Alright. And then Slavic let it go.
I mean, Phenos for 25. He absolutely is convinced that between Samson, the Peak, and Logan, that is the most important favor you could curry in this room. And there's also an extreme tension right now of him trying to nonchalantly get you guys out this room quickly. You get the impression that he's absolutely vouched for you between those three. But vouching for you only goes so far, and it seems like they have other things to do right now, and you are holding it up.
Okay. So I say in our heads, I say, it is time to leave. These three, we can curry favor with them, and he has vouched for us. But it's going to get dangerous for us if we stay in here with them. It is time to leave.
Okay, let's
Fair enough.
see what we can do here.
Away. We must away.
Real curious, we'll bring you guys back down to the door you came in.
Do I have time to do a peek
I hate
over
the fact that you do
one of
this.
druids?
Step this guy out.
The one
What
that were
about the-
flying?
You want to do what?
I wanted to take a look at what they have. If I feel like there is time.
Oh, the people
Nah,
you
just
people you killed?
Yeah.
They didn't have anything. They essentially they were in those statues for a couple of days, just with the weapons that need to
Okay.
murder. Yeah.
Nice.
Anyone who likes to can give me a perception check as you walk past those three, and who are pretty deep in conversation right now. I wish Samson's still kind of idly playing the lute.
Dirty 20.
Hey. Okay. On the dirty 20, as you're walking by, Katra, you hear the Peak with his arms folded say, "So, how many survived here?" Samson says, "Well, that's pretty interesting. Most people here aren't very useful to us, but we do want a success, don't we?" Logan says, "Well, we gotta think about repercussions. You need to watch yourselves. It's not simply that some people died, but the king's not here. So whatever story we tell is the story that's going to be told here today." The Peak says, "I think we use this to remove some obstacles. It makes the most sense. A lot of them have sons and daughters who will be much more pliable on their thrones." Samson nods. "That's very true. We've done much more." Oh, lost it.
Come on. You got it. You got it.
That's very true. We've done much more work with the children. Not children, really. Next up, the heirs. We can use them.
We can use them.
It's so hard to pull down.
Like you just degraded
That's
his UK accent. It was rough.
It just went back down to the actual Evan Wood accent, not the mockery.
Excuse you, that was his real life.
Hey. So that's what you hear walking past, Katra. Relcurus goes to the door. Go ahead.
Says in the mind chat, these fuckers are in on it. They know the king's missing, and they're gonna try to kill some of these people anyway.
Point of order: the king walked out the room.
Right, but we know that it's not the king.
Yeah, but they don't. He's saying they don't
Oh,
necessarily know that.
Yeah, they don't know that wasn't the king. They saw the king leave the room before all this happened.
So I say they're gonna kill some of these people anyway to try to get to their heirs to fucking bend to their whims.
Are any of these people important to you guys? Because I don't give a fuck.
I say to Slyrak specifically. Well, I say to all, but looking at Slyrak, I think what's her name? The angry one, the one who possessed you, would care if her wife was murdered.
I do not give a fuck.
So Laura.
So,
Yes.
I genuinely couldn't think of her name. That's the
I saw that.
fucked
That's-
up part.
Growth. You're fully in your character. Awesome.
Wait,
My God.
Vito runs back, cuts off the head of a dead Faye, and tosses it to Samson and them. I'm familiar with your work. Now I'm playing around.
No, right?
Hey.
Psycho.
I'm familiar with you.
A little bit.
Slyrak would give a heavy sigh. Looks like things aren't going our way after all today. Not to sound crass. We could use this to gain one additional favor. I'm not sure we can stop it from happening, but I'm sure that she would like to know the name of the one who killed him. We will be able to provide that.
Alright.
Should we deem necessary?
If they actually kill her, who says they
we
kill her?
can't guarantee that they'll kill her, but I'll say this: we can hold on to this knowledge that if any rulers are reported dead, we know who killed them.
Yes. And this is why we are leaving the room, because if we don't, then we will be right along with him. Hurry
All
along.
I'm saying is that better be one big goddamn favor.
I wish there's a way we could have
Hurry
proof,
along, children.
but
Fino was corralling them as we walk out.
no, we're still moving. We're
And
still
like
moving.
Roku's at the front, like,
Yeah,
come on, come on. And now that you're looking for it, Fino, he is extremely nervous. You've never actually seen him nervous before.
I was about to say insight to see if he's like
Yeah,
fucking
'cause-
in on this shit.
His boys are up to some shady, shifty shit.
Well, keep in mind, he knows one person here. He's not boys with Samson. He's boys with the Peak.
Well, like the peak is behind it.
The peak
Yeah, but
is behind this
obviously
shit. What the fuck?
the
Because
center
Logan said
point
that's
is
something
this
I would do.
little
Like,
friendship
that's the part, yeah.
circle
the part he
of
said.
fucking doom.
But yeah, no, Fino's Curse is very nervous. We need to. I'm not saying that you guys are not, but we need to leave. This is a very dangerous situation we are in with those three in the room. It seems that
The
he
world
does
leader's
not
a
think
piece
that
of
we
shit.
can kill him.
Imagine that.
I don't think we could. So let's leave now.
You guys
Yeah,
feel
so-
the entire building kind of rock to a stop. As previously, it's always had momentum moving, but whatever let it move has completely stopped.
Oh, what? Oh.
Oh.
Fuck. I wish
Right.
I
Now
was
look at
Curse.
Rough the way out.
He kind of pats himself.
Harry wasn't able to get it done.
My key's in use, guys.
Oh, so I fucking open the door. Whatever door I grab the key, open that bitch. We are going.
Okay. You guys step into the home between worlds.
Slam that shit behind us. And take the key out the door. Put it in my pocket. I don't know if we need
Disengage.
to do it.
Disengage.
Imagine that the Fae was able to elude the spirit. Just
Okay. Absolutely.
checking in.
Absolutely, they would duck that spirit.
It's only
The spirit
hope that it
did get eyes on it for a
shot
second.
within 5 feet of it.
No, that didn't happen.
Not sure what her movement speed but putting 20 off movement speed is huge.
No, she boogied and wasn't like it was a hallway, but there was a bunch of stuff in the hallway and doors and stuff. She's well versed on the castle and how to escape it. Okay. You all make your way back, pull the key out right behind yourselves. And what would you all like to do? Rel Curious seems to be calming down a bit as he quickly makes his way over to get a drink.
I follow Lord Curse.
He smiles and says, "Success! Another victory for the Ugai and Rel Curious." See, I put my name at the end there.
Why so nervous?
He grabs the drink and kind of flops on the couch, putting his crossbows down. Bob's back in the library. Let me move Bob.
I was going to ask about that.
Where's your boy, Bob?
Real Curious flops on the couch, takes a long pull from a bottle and says, "Listen, I know I'm Mr. Cool, but those are some very, very scary people. But you all saved them. You saved all the world leaders. And tomorrow I'll figure out exactly what favor you curry. Do you have anything in mind that you want?"
Express travel.
What? I don't understand the request.
We would
I'm
like to
looking
be
like
able to get from
well,
place to place as quickly as possible. If through magical means, that would be ideal.
I mean, that's not the craziest sentence I've ever heard. You guys kind of do that now.
We'd like to do that everywhere.
I look at Catra in Slavik like, did I miss the meeting? What the fuck is this?
Jerry says in his head, "Oh, there was no meeting."
I'll be honest, I was more interested in having it in the pocket.
No, I mean, that's perfectly fine. Just when I go talk to them tomorrow, is there any direction I should move them in, or this is a pocketed favor that will be called upon whenever you like? Either's fine. I don't think they care either way. They are generally busy people, I suppose.
Does a pocketed favor come with recognition?
Well, I think ideally they're going to go with nothing happened. So, I don't know there could be any recognition for a non-event. Because you saved everyone. So, you know, if everyone's saved, then there's nothing to recognize.
Just a question, I guess, off the record. Did we do too good of a job?
I don't know if I like the
Damn
direction
it, I do
of
like
the
to have staff
conversation.
on the way out.
What?
The further this goes, the more I realized I didn't care much about the people in the room. Really, was only in it for us.
Listen, you guys,
What?
it's a big thing that they didn't all die. It would have thrown the world into chaos. Like, if those people had died, it's a world war.
We live in chaos.
No, we don't.
We
I'm
do.
like really.
Your guy definitely lives in chaos.
The new guy lives in a pocket dimension and steps out of it when they like.
I'm watching.
Sorry, what?
I'm watching Real Curious this whole time. I want to see if he like seems to really believe this. Like, oh, you saved them, or if it's just like he's still kind of.
roll insight for me.
You said I could guide myself, right?
Sure. I could be with advantage too, because you guys are kind of pegged.
Oh,
Well,
hold on. Yeah, 19.
19. That's good enough in his current state. Rel Curious is saying what he'd like to believe is going to happen in that room right now. You don't know if he thinks it's true, but you know that he hopes it is. He says, but no, honestly, really, really great job, you guys. That was not an easy situation. Fighting Faye, never easy. Locked in the room wasn't great. But you kept Logan from going crazy, which is, 1A. None of the important people died. None of the unimportant people died. Really, outside of whatever they have for you, pocket favor, whatever. Well, what can I do for you? This is a big win on my record too.
Well, I have a question. Why were they still all in a trance? Why were they in a trance to begin with?
Well, you gotta get the bodies out the room to begin with. Well, it was, as I understood it, not to cause a panic, just to make sure they all would have a agreed upon memory of what happened. And the easiest way to do that was to put them all in a trance to begin with, and then just kind of overwrite that few couple minutes.
Samson.
Yeah, yes. So I was led to believe it would be him doing that, yes.
Mm-hmm.
But
All saying in our heads. Let's just hope that Pretender, very good Pretender.
Oh, right. Oh, right. What can... Oh. And we don't know who he is, do we?
Oh, we know he's Veritas.
He's the leader of
Okay,
Veritas.
Veritas.
He's from Veritas.
Mhm.
Who? Oh, so I say out aloud. I say, who was the druid from Veritas? I don't know if he'll actually make it. He looked a bit. I tried to stabilize him as well, but
Did you?
You kind of forgot about it.
Roll deception.
oh, he's nervous. He's not paying attention.
And on the surface, he looked calm and ready.
Drop bomb.
Valkyrios will say, Lyodon. He's the leader over in Veritas.
Very- leader of the. How do you spell that? Lyodon?
How did I spell that?
It's a
Okay.
L-Y.
He says, well, yeah, he's the head druid over in Veritas. He's kind of in charge of the whole thing. You know, there's many druid communities. It's a little rough and tumble over there to a degree, but he is officially the one in charge. Yeah.
The HDIC.
I say in the group chat, should we tell him that the king is missing? Or, I mean, his leader is clearly not to be trusted, but should we see if he knows about the king, or just keep that to ourselves?
And I think that depends on whether or not we wish to do something about her.
The Fae?
No, Elmira,
Who is Amir? Who is Amir?
Del Rey.
the one.
Oh,
Sorry, Del Rey.
Well, now who is Del Rey? Oh, she's the. I think she's leaving, so I don't know that her purposes here have likely been served. I don't. So now I'm curious where the actual king is, and who's going to replace him if he's dead.
That's also considering that she was able to get out before everything exploded. She only had about a 15-minute head start.
And where was she when I last saw her? On like a lower level?
She was leaving out, walking past the kitchens.
No. When I saw her in real life.
Oh,
Not
in real
the-
life? That was the previous day. She was on the first level. So essentially,
above it
she
all?
would have been. No, she would have been right where it
Below
came
it all?
down, more or less.
Oof.
I know where she's headed. The
Um,
question is, do we care?
do I have any scribes left? No, I don't. Oh, well, actually, I think I can get a spell back. Hold on. You know what? Actually, I want to scry on the king. Hold on. Let me see if I can get a spell.
Scrying on the king?
For the time being, we're going to hold off on telling Valkyris anything about the
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Relkyros is drinking. It's very clear to him you guys are doing something in your heads because you guys just keep looking at each other and not talking. And he's just like,
long, awkward silences.
he's like, don't worry about it. You just do.
I can't scry till tomorrow. So let's just. I'm tired.
Relkyros is taking the boots off, taking off the cloak he had on. He's like, oh my goodness.
I'm gonna go lay down. Wait, where's Harry?
Nursing
Wait.
my tail.
Harry's not here. It's been a few, like, you guys rounded out your fight right when shit was really going down over there. So
Okay.
there's no Harry.
Right. I know, but So
Other Bob
in the
says-
scope of the 12 hours, this is what, still a couple minutes in?
Say again.
No,
No, it's up. 12 hours is up.
it's time. It's time. Yeah.
Yeah, attack, explosions happen. So the time before the water coming down is past. You guys are about 5 minutes into Kraken or potentially being flooded out.
Should we wait and see what happens to Kraken? I don't think we can do anything about that.
We have other places to be. Try to get us instant travel over there.
I hear Venice is lovely.
Well, we haven't traveled there. It's already happened. Already flooded.
I wonder what happened if we try to open our door in the in the tavern.
You get
Only
an answer
one way to
or
find
the other.
out.
Oh yeah, we also have that thing to the room where it happens to go back to. By the way, guys,
We have
how many
we
days?
have another.
We
We
have like
probably
an
got-
entire world here. Like we could theoretically open that door and like pull the drain plug on that.
I mean,
That's
that's
it.
actually kind of true. You could drain plug it to a degree.
Ellington, can you swim?
You could have done that the whole time.
Oh shit! Stop! Stop! Wait
still
a minute.
kills everybody.
Five doors in
Craghammer.
Craghammer and just let it all
Wait.
flood through.
We could have flooded our pocket dimension for the sake of
It
Craghammer.
still kills
Your
all
pocket
of
dimension is
them,
pretty
unless
fucking
before
big.
that.
It might have been okay.
I look at character. I say, to hell with that idea.
Cool lakes of our own. I mean,
I always wanted some lakefront property.
If we don't pour it back, we kill everyone anyway. We took all their water.
It's not using. They don't use it. It's just to show off.
So how do they use it when they need it?
They don't. They have other sources of water. These lakes were just showpieces to show how powerful Cragshammer's magic was. That they have underground lakes just because they can.
All right.
What day
down
is
with
it?
then.
Memorial the what?
The
Are you talking
18th.
about flooding?
It is currently Memorial the 18th.
No, it's the 5th. The 18th is when you need to be in that room. You have until the 18th.
Are we talking about flooding our beautiful place?
No,
Safe.
I was
Okay.
just saying.
Yeah, we're not doing this crazy.
It's an idea of what we could
It's
have.
whatever it will.
At this point, the
Happen
damage
happen.
is already done.
If they die, they die.
If they die, they're dead.
Let's see if we can
We're-
get a
we're late.
picture from somewhere else to see what happened.
Hundreds of thousands of pounds of water.
If only there was a man on the moon.
Mitigate.
You know-
No.
I think I've heard of.
Real Curious kind of hiccups a bit. He says, you guys, we got some other stuff to deal with. You know, we
Who is
gotta save the world, you guys.
Who is we?
We.
And what are you talking
Is this
about?
motherfucker drunk?
Look,
Yes.
you,
Was that a
now
drink
that you,
pickup?
now that you look, the bottle he has is not a bottle you've seen before. And you kind of look back and you see like there was a hidden relief in the chest over there. We apparently have something much stronger.
You holding out on us?
You
Did you
no, this
think we
is
were
for
gonna
this is for giants. You can't drink this.
Insight check.
I can definitely drink.
Insight check.
Mountain born right here, nigga.
Fino says
Jerry,
he-
aren't you half giant?
Fino
Yeah.
grabs and takes a swig.
Give me a Constitution saving throw.
Oh shit. We don't know, man.
Now I want to mention.
Are you within 10 feet of me? If you're in 10 feet,
doesn't
you
need
get
to eat or drink, and
It just passes through.
and he
his
has
body.
I think he has a. What is it?
Resistance to poison.
Against Deathless nature against disease and being poisoned. So
Okay.
advantage. So give you
Scar all
you say
over.
Constitution save. Advantage
Yeah,
with advantage?
con save, please. Yes, please.
And despite it all, he passes it up.
And then I roll my d6. I'm rolling knowledge from past. So. Gotta stand up to this. 17 altogether.
17. You
That's
feel
true.
like someone just took a bat to the back of your head.
Damn.
It's just
That's
immediately like, that's not so. And you are blasted.
God damn.
For the sake of mechanics, to give you an idea, your intelligence dropped to 6.
Okay.
Shit.
Fino's like, he's like,
Yeah.
ain't shit.
Barely form words.
Yeah, you're right at the threshold of intelligent talking creature.
That's what he
I
said.
can't read right now.
Ain't shit.
Real curious looks at you and says, hey, you're alive. You did it. And he'll take another swig. Guys, I'm a little afraid of my boss.
Oh,
I got that impression.
say more.
Go on.
Fino's like, gotta repeat this to me tomorrow. in their heads. He's not trying to let more curse now.
Yeah, sit down. Sit down.
He says, I just, I used to know him. I knew my other boss, but I don't know this one as well.
What do you mean by that? It's the same person, is it not?
Yeah, same guy. There's another pull.
False. What do you mean? Who is this? We already know it's not the same one.
No,
That's
it's
his
Is
balls.
this what you needed? Is this
That
what you
is his
needed
balls.
time for?
yeah.
Does it have
We
anything do
had to
with
go get him.
stalling?
I walk over to him and put my arm on his head. We know he is not the same.
Where did you have to go get him from? Just curious.
Persuasion with advantage. Whoever between the two of you who'd like to make it.
Oh, what's your
that'll be me.
persuasion?
Slyric.
Oh, okay.
10.
And I reach out and touch Flower and get him as well.
Motherfucker.
With advantage.
Natural one. Oh, with advantage. Okay, thank you.
Oh,
Ooh, I was about
and
to
guidance.
fucking piss. And guidance, thank you.
Open 10 feet.
15.
15. God damn it.
Love that. Right? He rolled a 3 on the other roll.
He kind of narrows his eyes and hiccups a bit.
Actually,
Mm-hmm.
I have
Don't
a
forget that
stored.
plus two.
I think, hang on, where's my notes? I think it was a 10.
Oh, the roll, the pocket roll.
Yes. Here's that.
I mean, that was legitimately like a month ago.
Pocket ball.
Actually, more than a month. That was a while ago.
Yeah.
Like a red nose.
What are you
So
saying?
it was a 4, and then it was an 11, and then yeah, it was 10.
So 25.
There you go.
Okay, wait. Let me. I gotta find my notes to see if it actually was. 10.
No,
Oh, that's
no.
right. Yeah, because it could have been a lie.
It could have been a lie. I got to double check and see if that really was a 10 or not.
We're going off vibes, bro.
Come on, man.
It was an 18
Pirate
actually.
butter.
18?
It was actually it was an 18.
Oh,
33.
I mean, 18, 25, what's the difference?
33.
33.
There's his entire soul.
Real curious. He sighs, and he says, "He was in Draconia. We had to go a long way to go get him. And it's the same guy, but at a certain point, when you have different experiences, are you still the same guy, really? Cause, you're not. You change, and no amount of talking back and forth, makes up for the changes, okay? Because sometimes one of you goes out to kill a bunch of people, and the other one goes out to have a bunch of dinners, and they're not the same person anymore, right?
Exactly. Right.
I have multiple questions, but I think they can all be answered with one. Why was he not able to leave Draconia on his own?
No, he could have left. He just didn't know he needed to leave. Like he was in one of those, communication silent situations. We had to like reach him and let him know to come back.
Is Kazar able to put like 1 and 2 together here?
What are you trying to put together?
That we know Assad was snatched into the Fae, so now him
Correct.
saying like the other, like they had to go get, and then they're having 2 different experiences of the same person, that like he has some type of fucking double version of himself.
I think you could feel confident. I think at this point you'd be knocking around the idea of a twin, a son that looks familiar, a brother that looks the same. They're all magical means, but you're definitely in the ballpark of there's 2 of this guy, which you're not sure what the mechanism is for why there's 2 of them.
Okay.
If y'all see Fino, y'all see him like cornrowing air.
Okay. Okay.
Wait, what? Why is that happening?
Because he's blasted drunk.
All right.
Go take a nap.
Mm-hmm.
Go lay
He
down.
says, no, but like this is why I didn't want to bring the big thing to them, because like even when it was still him, it was iffy, but now super iffy. I gotta learn him again and figure out, Oh man, you guys, you took a long
And to be
time leaving
clear,
that room.
What is the big thing that you're referring to? Just so we're on the same page.
The walls, the city's rising, and whatever that's gonna be. The
You
whole
told-
big mission.
You told them that?
No, of course not. I said I wouldn't.
Oh, okay, good.
Yeah, I didn't, I wasn't sure about telling, the peak, and now I'm doubly not sure about telling the peak.
Well, let me tell you this. He's going to murder the people in that room. At least some of them.
No, come on. They're not gonna do it. Come on.
All right.
Come on.
Listen,
Come on.
What will you do if he does?
What does that mean?
I'm curious what that would mean for you if he does.
Well,
Think about it for a second.
nothing. It doesn't mean anything. I'm not gonna do anything.
The 3
So you wouldn't alter your course here. It wouldn't solidify your trust or distrust one way or
He
another.
kind of rubs his eyes pretty heavily.
I'm not trying to sway you. I just need to know where you stand.
No, I mean, what? I don't know what you mean. Like, I've already said this place is a secret. The big mission for the world is a secret. I mean, there's I have a divide here. Like.
She's asking where your morals land.
Fino is now up like against Jerry, trying to like stand on his toes to get as tall as Jerry.
Oh Lord, Fino, go to sleep.
Fucking love it.
I say out loud.
Real Curious goes, I'm an adult. My morals aren't relevant, okay? I have a job. I do it.
So what are we gonna do about the room where it happens?
Oh man, we gotta get on that as soon as possible.
Actually,
right?
let's talk about this tomorrow because
Once we secure this one,
mhm.
are we moving on to the others?
Well, I think it depends on what happens in the room. Like we'll figure out what the whole thing does, and that'll kind of give us an idea of what we need to do, how fast we need to move, stuff like that.
Wait, you said you'll bring soldiers with you. Will he be alerted that you're bringing his men, like soldiers?
What? No, that was like if we had to do a thing, like if we needed them for a thing. If we hadn't found the room yet, and we needed to just like flood the city with our people, so that when the city started moving, we'd have the area locked down.
It's
So like,
anything.
I mean, did you
Fino
guys?
falls on the couch.
Speaking of, get the fuck. Go
He
to
falls
sleep.
on the couch and just goes to sleep.
Okay.
Nice.
Just collapses on the couch.
Cassie's just shaking her head.
Hey,
I
hey.
just looking into all this planning, and I'm just, like, we didn't get paid last time, so I'm just trying to figure out what's up with that.
Real Curious looks is like, no, man, it wasn't a money thing. It was a favor and influence thing.
I get it, and I just don't want to do that again.
There
So
was like money component that we specifically asked.
Huh?
That's what we asked about money.
$100 million.
I'm pretty sure he told you, like, look, I'm trying to save world leaders. I don't have a price for you, but the room is just full of the rich people in the world.
right. I remember
million
that conversation. I also remember him saying, "You'll get paid." Like,
I do
We
not.
don't have
Unless you guys
to
can
talk about
pull
this
some
right now.
notes on the ground for me.
Y'all are growing.
Roll the dice. Yeah.
roll
I need
the
to know if I need to
Exactly.
get off world if I can do it, because this shit is getting crazy.
Real Curious
no.
will kind of like pat Catra kind of too hard on the shoulder. Hey, lesser restoration on him. He can't handle his liquor.
Don't touch me like that. That hurt.
Let's just let him sleep.
He'll look at his hand. I'm sorry. When I'm small, I forget I'm actually big.
Esther doesn't know whether to look offended or disgusted right now. Get a hold of yourself.
He takes another drink.
Slyrak is tired, and he's
Correct. And me too.
head back to his room, which probably isn't fixed yet. Harry was supposed to be fixing that.
No.
Nope.
No.
It is not. There's like a little tarp put up over the hole.
He is
Okay.
going to go to his room and just kind of retire for the night because he's spent too. He has no spell slots left. He has no abilities. But
Okay.
before he does, he's going to take a little bit of the bandage at his tail. He's not going to pray. He's going to burn it. He's just going to spend the night considering the difference between fate and destiny and the events that happened all day today.
Okay. All right. Everyone makes their way to their lodging, except for Fino, who's passed out on the couch, and Real Curious, who's also passed out on the couch. It's just about 12 o'clock, so we'll call a night there, I think. What? Conclusion. Problem solved. They completely neutralized.
No, they were not.
Right, that one. She just.
They're
Getting away.
extremely unhappy about that.
She's
Actually,
unhappy.
Brian, can I
She's
just add
unhappy
one
too.
thing?
Yeah, you got one
Stole
thing.
this idea from me.
I'm not gonna cast divination, but I'm just going to leave an offering for Istis with the hope that things worked out for Kraken, since that is
Okay.
like the city of black people.
Okay, not a problem. So you leave that for Istis as you all get a much-deserved rest. And yeah,
I'm so
yeah,
mad.
that
That whole fight,
Level up.
all I wanted
Level
to
up.
do was get close to her. I wanted to just get next to her when she was there. Because I still now, this fucking Ring of Force is about to be 90s.
oh, the Ring of Force. Oh, you were gonna
all I
blast
wanted
her
to
head off.
Right, that's all.
that probably would have put
Yeah,
her down,
her
man.
just so you can just walk up to
That
her
would
and do
have
it.
that would have dropped her. Like, this has turned into a character I just knew was a one-off, and she just keeps coming back. This is
You
crazy.
will not
She wasn't
go
supposed to make it.
away.
she was supposed to get dropped outside of Harry's house, but she just the actual character in the stats is a very, very smart creature, and when the fights are just legitimately lost, it's like, well, fuck it, I'm out. And if this one here, she had no chance. You guys had too much healing. There were too many people in the room. It was too dangerous when she popped back up. You guys were starting to line the room up.
I hope she got what you call it by the blast. Like,
Oh, the explosion.
Oh my god, I was so mad. I had it all
Well,
planned out. I was gonna use my
Ghosty.
a moment think to stop time. I can move in that stop time. And I was literally going to crawl between her legs and just blast her straight up into the air.
That's fucking crazy.
That's great.
bro.
I love it.
Time comes back on, and I'm just on the ground underneath of her, holding my fist up.
Oh, that's so far.
Peekaboo.
That's hilarious.
Just into the skies.
Please.
It would have dropped it. Like we said, it was at 9 charges right now.
It's at
That's so
At
freaking funny.
8. But after we sleep, it'll be 9. Yeah.
But if
building
you,
up
if you
charges.
wall force somebody into a solid object and then they fall back down, like, don't they take extra damage at that point from the impact, then from the fall again?
Yeah. So essentially, like, had
Yeah,
he,
if you jump off with something before you hit the ground.
if he put it at an angle, right? She take the impact from the blast, take the impact from her movement being stopped because it pushes her X amount of feet. So if that was interrupted, she'd take 1d6 per 10 feet interrupted, and then it'd be the fall damage if she fell as well. So depending on how you angled it and wheeled it off.
I've done that to her. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, but with my slowed movement and her teleporting and to invade, I was never able to get close to her.
Yeah, if it wasn't for the slowed movement, you probably could have done it.
Man.
Yeah, that was. I was so once again like the end of the Dresden fight. I realized, okay, this is she can't kill anyone in this room right now. Even though she's pretty strong, the world leaders aren't basic NPCs. They're not one shots.
Yeah.
So it's not like even if she stabbed one, you guys just heal them right away. So it's lost. It's a lost cause. She had no choice but to bounce. But you cleared the.
Healing did the work of damage.
That what?
It's crazy that healing did the heavy lifting outside of damage.
It did, because you guys got Logan out of danger zone. Like he was the lowest he got was 100 hit points, and 50 was the cutoff. So he was maybe, if you guys weren't healing him, he was probably 2 rounds of hits from that being triggered. But yeah, that reset went as perfect as it could possibly go.
Nice. Good job,
Good,
Kurt.
but it was expensive.
Right.
But it worked so well. You guys checked all the boxes.
We had 3 weeks to think about it.
That too. But you guys kind of it helped. But you guys kind of had it in the bag, anyways.
Man, we had to give up one double right and let the thing go, but
You had to give up what?
You were in the Matrix.
so level up.
We didn't hear what you said because it sounded like you're in the Matrix. Saeed.
Huh?
You didn't hear what you said because it sounded like you were in the Matrix. It was just going in and out.
I said, I meant we had to give up on Del Rey and that Faye, but you know, it happens.
Okay.
Oh, that's true. So I guess that is the only difference.
Still
Is you.
hunt Del Rey down. If we really wanted to.
We can, I mean, but
Know
we
where
can
she's
hunt
going.
whatever down. We had to give him up that night. There was a night to kill it all.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that was annoying. But honestly, I don't know if we would have been able to kill them both at the same time and still
No, I don't think so.
our objective.
Yeah. But level up?
Didn't we just level up?
I don't know.
No.
It wasn't that long ago. I'm trying to think what we did it for.
When we leveled up.
What? We were definitely supposed to level up after this whole experience.
The pandemic
Well,
was
I love
not
Were you
long.
definitely supposed to? When you
Yes.
killed Punts?
I think
We
that was
did
last time.
what?
We've been on 9 forever.
You have not been on
Level
9
9
forever.
I feel like this experience, the first fight alone was insane.
Oh no,
Yeah.
no! I mean, you guys have done a lot. Don't get me wrong on that note. You guys have
Experience
certainly
points from the first
done.
fight alone. Like, what? I feel like we talked about this.
I mean, you guys definitely brought up that you wanted to level up. Yeah, that happened.
And you were like, yeah, we survived this one.
You stopped us from skipping your grave, so it's kind of like you got to make up for it now.
I stopped you from what?
As a DM, it hurts me to argue for this.
Do it,
Skipping a
Manny. Do it.
grave?
So, the only argument I have is usually we were one level ahead in this campaign than Wednesday.
Yeah.
We are level 9 in the Wednesday campaign as well now.
Oh, that's
Hey,
right. That's
shut
right.
up.
I feel like after every boss level fight, and we had like a multi-boss level fight.
Yeah. What threw it off is Punts.
Who the fuck is Punch?
I feel like
We killed
the top
Oh,
You killed the kid?
the one that we chased out of the stage.
Oh man.
Yeah.
I think we're all
That was a
old enough
long-
to remember Mortal Kombat on Sega.
He's
And I feel
saying
like
that
we
was
just
an
did a flawless
unscheduled level up.
That it was. It ended up being a much bigger fight than I thought it would. I didn't think you guys were gonna fight him like that. At
Then
least.
after that, we survived. We survived the possession of a queen. We survived the Harry's house thing. We survived.
Them trying to hunt us down.
We were trying to hunt us
Camera was
down.
being flooded.
We kept Craig Hammer from drowning. 76%.
give me 1 second, guys. Just give me 1 second, guys.
You get no second.
And we kept everybody important alive.
Yes.
Cap it
God,
off.
you don't gotta sell me, guys. I know all the things you've done.
And Tino survived the
We
swing of
kept
giant.
all them motherfuckers alive, bro.
And Fino survived the swig of the giant drink.
You did, and that wouldn't have killed you, but that could have fucked up your max HP for a while.
And it didn't, because Fino's a real G.
And that's been a while.
Hey, it's what you owe us.
Right.
Alright.
I don't know why it's pulled so taut all of a sudden.
Go ahead and level up, guys.
We can
Yay!
talk more about.
Y'all welcome.
Don't say it like it's killing your soul here.
Well, I mean, you guys are right in front of doing another big thing,
It makes
so it's
everything harder.
that's
I mean, so then I think the experience will speak for itself, but
no, it won't. So
right now, don't do that.
just keep in mind, in a month from now, we're not leveling up again. So just
We're leveling up.
pace
Allegedly.
yourselves.
We have to.
Is there any instance in D&D where you can pull off like the OG Pokemon shit, where you don't battle Gary until you come back with some really strong Pokemon?
What, can you avoid the main thing until you're strong enough?
Yeah, like can you avoid the big bad until like we can
We've got
count
13
the
days,
big
bro.
bad.
I mean, I would argue you guys just avoided Craghammer flooding until the very last moment, and ended up getting to send your level 20 wizard friend after it instead.
Of course you would.
No, I mean if you ignore a plot point, the plot point still moves and things still happen.
All right.
But yeah, level up, guys. That brings you to level 10. I think there's some fun things there.
Hold on, but very seriously, when did we last level up?
The punch fight when you beat
After the
punch
punch
I know.
outside
I'm saying,
the.
when was it?
That was months ago. I'm looking through my notes. It was quite a while ago. It doesn't feel like it was so far away, but
It does feel it, but you're making it seem like it was just yesterday.
Because I
It feels like it was yesterday. I'm not gonna
In
hold you.
game, it was like fucking 48 hours ago.
I hear you, but in real life, we've gone like 10 days,
Yeah.
a year and a half. So like,
yeah, like back in May is when I gave you guys the the thing back in May.
It's August.
Yeah, when you the divination of who's going to get attacked thing, that was back in May.
So yeah, that was long.
Oh wow.
Yeah, it
That
didn't
was
feel like it was that
almost
far
2
ago.
seasons ago.
Holy shit!
Well, we did take 3 weeks off, so there was a
Damn,
month
time
in
flies.
between. Yeah.
Listen, did we?
There is a month in
Cameron got
between
paid
there.
for 3 weeks, so I don't know if
I
we
think
took
we
it
should
all.
all take the time to acknowledge that this is a personal bubble of ours. This operates outside of space and time. It's a bubble.
We're in the space between worlds.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, guys.